So the Hannah Potts fake abduction story that we've brought you this week, the kind of Facebook video, if you like, that sort of went viral. I think that was her intention anyway. But false informing charges have actually been filed against 23-year-old Hannah. She's from Gibson County, Indiana. And also two others, Joshua M. Thomas and Maria S. Hopper, have also been charged for planning and executing an abduction hoax. Joshua Thomas, 45, of Princeton, was arrested on a warrant on Wednesday afternoon and released a short time later after paying up a $650 cash bond. Warrants were issued also on Thursday for the arrest of Hannah Potts, 23, and Maria Hopper, 34, and they were booked into jail that afternoon. Maria Hopper was released a short time later also after paying a $650 cash bond. Now, I'm not quite sure of Hannah's position at the moment, but my research has told me that she's being held in lieu of a $6,500 surety or a $650 cash bond. I wasn't quite sure exactly what that meant. Maybe one of you would be able to help me with that. Now, unbelievably, Hannah did this. She said she wanted the experience to help her with a manuscript that she was writing. They actually found Hannah shackled in her friend Maria Hopper's basement. She had shackles on her ankles. She was in a hidden area of the basement. She had a pair of handcuffs hanging on one of her wrists. It was a very small room with no lighting, but it was all pre-planned, all pre-set up. It's obviously embarrassed her family. Her sister has publicly said that she doesn't want anything to do with her and that she hopes that she is prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. The sister said her family feels extremely embarrassed and hurt by her actions, and the fact that she tried pinning it on a person of colour as well also just, hasn't helped her whatsoever. Now, here at Team Phoenix, we do actually have a copy of the affidavit, so I am going to read that for you now. It was put together by a Gibson County Sheriff's Department, or by the Gibson County Sheriff's Department, by Detective Sergeant Roger Ballard. So I'll read that for you now, and that kind of really tells you everything that you need to know. Sergeant Roger Ballard swears or affirms that he believes and has good cause to believe that Hannah N. Potts is guilty of false informing for the following reasons, to wit: that this affiant is a detective with the Gibson County Sheriff's Department, that on the 24th day of July 2020, the Gibson County Sheriff's Office received a report of a missing person at, and then for obvious reasons I'm going to redact the full address, but it's near Princeton, Gibson County, Indiana. Deputies of the Gibson County Sheriff's Office responded to the scene and were informed that the missing person, Hannah Potts, a 23-year-old female, had posted a video file to her Facebook wall at approximately 6 a.m. Central Time. This video had no visual component to it and only contained audio. The audio appeared to be the voice of Hannah Potts describing her own abduction. The audio indicated that she had been abducted from near her residence while taking pictures of animals. Hannah further explained that she had been abducted by an African American male driving a maroon vehicle and that she was pushed into the trunk of the vehicle. Hannah Potts continued to state that she was currently being held in a room with a small light in the middle. The recording ended with the female voice saying that they believed that someone was coming. During the video, Hannah explicitly states, "You've got to tell the cops everything. You've got to show them this video. so that they, maybe, can find me. This audio file was posted to the Facebook account of Hannah Potts, which was identified as, and then it provides the link to Hannah's Facebook account. An exigent request was sent to Facebook for information that would be beneficial to the search for Hannah. Facebook provided information which indicated that the account was logged into on July 24th, 2020 at 6:06 a.m. Central Time on a Verizon wireless IP address, which is consistent with the cellular connection that family members indicated that Hannah Potts had. Family members identified Hannah's cell phone number and advised that it was a third-party cellular service such as Straight Talk or TracFone. The Gibson County Sheriff's Office attempted to ping the cellular handset of Hannah Potts throughout the day of July 24th, 2020, and the last known location was within approximately 1.5 miles of Hannah Potts' residence at approximately 7 a.m. Another ping at approximately 7 p.m. Central Time also indicated the same location. Deputies of the Gibson County Sheriff's Office received information on July 24th, 2020 that Hannah had recently befriended Maria Hopper, who lived approximately a mile away on Country Road 50 South. Maria Hopper was told that Hannah was missing, and Maria Hopper stated to law enforcement on the morning of July 24th that she had not seen Hannah Potts, and that it had been a couple of days since she last saw Hannah. Maria Hopper was advised to contact the Sheriff's Office if she had contact with Hannah. On the morning of July 25th, 2020, the family of Hannah Potts organised a search party for the area of the family's property, as well as an adjacent relative's property. Approximately 50 civilian volunteers attended this search, as well as law enforcement and the Department of Homeland Security. An aerial drone was also utilised to search the surrounding area. On the morning of July 25th, law enforcement again contacted Maria Hopper at her residence, which is on East Top Hat Road in Princeton, Indiana. Maria Hopper was again encouraged by law enforcement to contact the Gibson County Sheriff's Office if she had any contact with Hannah. Maria Hopper was also advised at this time that criminal charges were a possibility if individuals were providing false information to the investigation. Maria Hopper told law enforcement that she had been attempting to contact Hannah via cell phone and sending Hannah messages to contact her. On the morning of July 26th, this affiant received the cell phone records of Hannah Potts in response to a search warrant served to Verizon Wireless. This affiant and special agents of the FBI examined the historical cell records. A report compiled by the FBI indicated that Hannah Potts' cell phone stayed connected to the same cell tower throughout the time that Hannah Potts alleges that she had been abducted, until after the Facebook post was made by Hannah. This affiant knows from training and experience in cellular technology investigations, as well as the report compiled by the FBI, that Maria Hopper's residence is serviced by the same cell tower and same sector of that cellular tower as the residence of Hannah Potts. This affiant examined the context of text messages which were sent and received from Hannah. I observed conversations between the cell phone number of Hannah Potts and a cellular telephone number associated with Maria Hopper, which was identified from prior law enforcement contacts with Maria. The content of these messages indicated that Hannah was going to be taken from her residence if she did not agree to leave willingly. At the time of examining these messages, this affiant believed that the tone, content, and context of these messages read similar to a fantasy fiction story. This affiant also observed that a phone number registered to Text Plus began texting Hannah on July 24th, 2020 at approximately 2:40 a.m. These texts appear to be arranging a pickup for Hannah and describing the vehicle for Hannah to come to. Hannah Potts and this individual also planned for Hannah to turn the location off on Hannah's phone. On the afternoon of July 26th, 2020, this affiant and members of the Gibson County Sheriff's Office went to the residence of Maria Hopper, which is on Top Hat Road, near Princeton, Gibson County, Indiana. This affiant personally spoke with Maria Hopper, and Maria advised me that she had not seen or spoken to Hannah and did not know where she was. I also spoke with Joshua M. Thomas at this residence, who also stated that he had not seen or heard from Hannah. This affiant requested permission from Maria to search her residence for Hannah Potts, and she stated that Hannah was not at her residence. Maria Hopper then agreed to the search and led this affiant through the residence. While looking in the kitchen, this affiant observed a stairway that appeared to lead to a basement of the house. This affiant inquired about the basement, and Maria Hopper said that it was a partial basement and that there wasn't anything down there. Maria Hopper then led law enforcement to the basement to search. Maria again stated that there was nothing to be found in the basement. This affiant observed an approximately 3 foot by 3 foot piece of plywood which appeared to be blocking a small enclosed space in the basement. This affiant observed that the plywood had what appeared to be two bright and shiny rotating hasp lock type hardware affixed to the wood. These were secured in the closed position. This affiant inquired what this area was, and Maria Hopper then stated that it was an area that was just full of spiders. After unlatching the hasp, Maria Hopper then admitted that Hannah Potts was hiding in the area. This affiant then observed that the concrete room, similar to a coal cellar, which was approximately 4 feet tall by 5 feet wide by 5 feet long, was covered in egg crate type foam padding on the top of the area and inside of the door. The room had no lighting and was damp. After being ordered to show herself, Hannah Potts then uncovered herself from the back corner of the area. Hannah Potts was wearing a fully functioning handcuff on her right wrist and also had fully functioning shackles binding her ankles. At this time, Hannah Potts stated that she was not being held against her will and wanted to remain in the location that she was. After some conversation, Hannah Potts willingly removed herself from the location in the basement, and Hannah Potts was interviewed at the Gibson County Sheriff's Office. During the interview, Hannah advised that she had been planning a kidnapping event with Maria Hopper for at least a week prior to Hannah's disappearance. Hannah advised that she wanted to have this experience for research purposes in a manuscript that she was writing, and Hannah advised that Maria Hopper and Joshua Thomas were characters in her story. Hannah made notes in a diary during the time, and one entry stated that she knew that the Facebook post would go viral. Hannah advised that she rehearsed the post that she made to Facebook for approximately a week as well. Hannah Potts advised that Maria Hopper and Joshua Thomas also set up and arranged the room that she would be staying in. Hannah also advised that Maria Hopper was the individual who messaged her from the Text Plus number, and that Maria Hopper picked her up and drove her back to Maria Hopper's house. Hannah Potts advised that she rode in the passenger seat of Maria's vehicle during this ride. Hannah said that she posted the video to Facebook from within Maria Hopper's residence, and then she gave the phone to Maria for her to break it, and that she, Hannah Potts, then cut up the phone's SIM card with a pair of scissors. Hannah Potts also stated that she had placed the handcuffs and leg shackles upon herself, and that she had been provided food, snacks, and drinks by Maria Hopper. Maria Hopper was interviewed on July 26, 2020 and admitted, after being advised of her Miranda rights, that she picked Hannah up from near Hannah's residence on July 24, 2020 and admitted that she had lied to law enforcement during the investigation of Hannah's disappearance. Joshua Thomas was interviewed on July 26, 2020 and admitted, after being advised of his Miranda rights, that he had knowledge of the kidnapping idea and knew that Maria Hopper had went and picked up Hannah on the night of July 24, 2020. Joshua Thomas also admitted that he had knowledge that Hannah was in the residence at the time that she was located. I affirm under the penalties for perjury that the foregoing representations are true to the best of my knowledge.